Hello, my friends. How are you doing? Did you miss me? I've been gone for a while, but I am back. And Sam is also here. Today I'm going to be unboxing a bunch of plates from Black Cat Stamping. This is my first time receiving any plates from them. I reached out to them and asked if they wanted to do a little trade. So I have a lot of plates in here. I'm really excited to see what they look like. We'll go through them together and then maybe we'll make a manicure. Let's get started. Okay, first of all, very cute packaging here. Got some magic mail. I've been admiring these plates for a long time. So let's see how they look. Looks like we got a little handwritten note here. Okay, yeah, so this is all of the plates that I asked for. Pretty sure. I trust her. Oh, look how cute. Wow, the packaging is really fancy. It's a little fancier than my brown paper bags, right? Looks like this one's on top. We got some stickers and stuff in here. Wow, I'm actually really impressed with the packaging so far. And it looks like everything is coming with a little template sheet. How cool. Oh my gosh, this is great. So thank you, love Jamie, Black Cat Stamping. Thank you for supporting me and us supporting each other. That's how it should be. Oh, I love that. It's so true. Yeah. Exciting. Oh, we've got some stuff here too. Some cool stickers. Oh, aren't these spooky? I love it. Black Cat's definitely like got a moody vibe going on, kind of like a badass kind of imagery and stuff like that. So really different from a lot of the stuff that I have, and definitely very different from my plates. So I'm just really impressed with all of just the really unique images and stuff that they've managed to put together here. So well, I guess I should go through what they are. So this is like a creepiness thing, and we've got, it's easier to see on here, I think. So lots of cool stuff here, very unique. I love the window with the ghosts and stuff peeking through. That's so funny. And this is really cool. Very creepy. This was the pentacles. Very cool as well. Witchy, pagan kind of things. This has got some nice olive branch there. That's cool. And then is this called a God's Eye? I'm not sure. I feel like I made those like when I was really little at Bible camp or something. I'm loving this like splintered bone as well. And the mandrake, is that what that is? Very cool. I believe this is new. This is a witchy, vintage witchy plate. Oh, it's gorgeous. Thick thighs and broom rides. Hex your ex. Bitch by nature, bitch by or witch by nature, bitch by choice. Felt cute, might curse you later. I don't know. Oh my god, I love it. These are so cute. I really love like female figures. Well, any kind of figures really, but especially like female figures on stamping. I think they're really cute. Look at this little, yeah, thick-thighed beauty there. Those are awesome. I really love that. This is a kind of gemstone insect, fancy beetles and butterflies. And I thought this would kind of be cool to do like the stamp and then put like a bubble of like a raised like 3D bubble, or like even some cat eye, like magnetic gel. So it looks like it's actually like little gems. Does that make sense? So that's really pretty. I really love that. Look how elegant that is. Yes, elegant, I think is the right word. Have you ever seen an elegant fly? I think that's the first time I've ever seen an elegant fly. So that's very beautiful. Love that. this one is sort of a tiki Hawaiian one, and you can probably guess why I chose this. We have some parrots up here and another really beautiful lady and some other scenery. Really like this. I think it's called a racket tail hummingbird. Maybe, could be wrong. But yeah, really pretty there. I like that. Always a sucker for scenery, and then like these tigers kind of remind me of like tattoos or something. So that's really pretty as well. Here is a nautical one, and this is so funny. I really love this seagull here with it smoking a pipe and everything, and then it kind of is similar with this fish and the swordfish and the walrus that have like the stripy sailor shirts. That's just too funny. I love the seagull the most though, so that's pretty much why I got this plate. But gorgeous. Yeah, I love that. I just finished a book. I read it when I was like 17, but I found it at a thrift and read it again. It's called Voyage by Sterling Hayden, and it's just a nautical tale, and this is definitely vibing with that. Very, very cool. I love it. Here's some nature scenes. This is camping. If you've watched some of my other videos, then you know that we got a little camper recently. Doesn't look exactly like any of the ones on here, but I thought it would be really cute to have this for next time I go camping. And just really beautiful scenery, like this horse by the lake. That's really lovely, very unique. And that goes really well with the Maniology MXM that came out a while ago about the national parks. Very cool. And then this is called Spring Frogs. And as you know, I'm really freaked out by frogs. I really don't like them very much, but I'm okay with them being on this kind of thing. Although these are definitely giving me the heebie-jeebies. There's something about the toes, like, I don't know, they're so freaky. But that aside, some other really cool images on here. Like, I love the little macchianetta. I use that every morning. I just like, that's so cute. And the snail mushroom house, that's so unique. So yeah, really fun. I mean, I don't know. They're sort of cute, but I don't know if I'm brave enough to put them on my nails. I'll have to do it as a challenge for Halloween. Scary frogs. That's really, really adorable. This one, super cute parakeets, parakeet life. Adorable. I love it. I know everybody knows Sam, but Philip was definitely one of my best buddies of all time. He's a little blue parakeet, and he was my buddy for 14 years, and he went everywhere with me. He even lived with me in Yosemite National Park. And yeah, I think I got him when I was 16 or 17. My stepmom found him in a park. He jumped up on her hat, and that was that. So yeah, he lived with me everywhere. He was my little ride or die, but he passed away when I was in New Orleans. I don't know what year. It's been a long time, but I miss him all the time, and I still have dreams about him and stuff. So he's my little baby. But these is really pretty. Look at this especially. It's so beautiful. It's like a tattoo. Like, parakeets don't have this little cockatiel crest, so I don't know if this is someone being creative or what, but I still really like it. Cute. Love it. And this is a very creepy mermaid plate. Their faces are very unusual, so really cool. We have like a blue ringed octopus here, and this like cool manta ray. And yeah, this has a lot of detail, and it's just really interesting. Like, look how she's chopped up there, like fish fillet. Very cool. It kind of makes me think, like, is this from some kind of cartoon? It seems like something like a cartoon that might have come out in the like early 2000s or something. It kind of reminds me of like, what's that one show? Invader Zim. Kind of reminds me of that. Yeah, I really like that though. That's super unique. Very cool. Can you hear Sam? He's sitting on the floor. You got stuff to say today, huh? All right, last one. This is a very cool Halloween plate. Yeah, what do you think, buddy? He loves to make fun of me when I'm talking. He does this like when I'm on the phone and stuff too. So this is kind of like a haunted house, like ghost hunters thing, but I'm absolutely in love with this seance image here. Super cool. And like, this is so interesting too. It's like a guy listening to his iPod and has like a ghost creeping up behind. And yeah, just really, really unique, very strange. I love it. This is very creepy for Halloween. The Nun, is that? So yeah, awesome. Every single one of these plates is kick ass. Thank you so much, Black Hat Stamping, Jamie. It was really fun to trade with you. I'm really excited to use like all of these. I don't even know where I should start. I guess it's Halloween, so let's see. Should we make a manicure? Let me pull out some Halloween ones. Okay, these are my most Halloween ones besides the Christmas one, but I'm going to save that for Christmas. And then I'm going to use these sort of long stilettos because these images are pretty big, definitely on the large size. So that seems appropriate. Plus, I just love like the stilettos for Halloween. This time of year, it just seems like so appropriate. So I'm starting off with kind of a light, cool gray. And I'm going to take some of this Crafted Hues, which is very jelly polish here. And I'm just going to add some texture while this is still wet. That's a little too much texture. Okay, got it. And these witches are just like so sexy. So I think I'm going to do one of these with some pentacles in the background. But let me start reverse stamping some of them. Ooh, a lucky peel. Gorgeous. This is Ghoul Pal. This doesn't always pick up the greatest, but let me see how it does. And then I'm sorry about Sam. He's cleaning his feathers down below me and it's making noise, but all day today there was literally a jackhammer in the backyard. So this is as good as I can do. I'm going to use this really old stamper. It's super, super sticky and it has the best chance of picking up. So let's see who I want on here. I think she's really pretty. Let's try. If this doesn't work, I'll just do the regular black. Oh, looks good. I think, I don't know if it's too light though. Hang on. I think it'll be okay. I'm also going to add some of this glitter. This might be crazy. I'm kind of thinking maybe she should have like a greenish skin. So let's just see what it looks like. I'm not overthinking this too much. I've just kind of got some very muted greenish blues, bluish greens. And, well, she obviously needs some sexy lip color. This just happens to be next to me, so I'm going to go with that. And I guess I'll do some of the dress detail as well. I'm taking my darkest color here Well, I'm gonna put them all three. I like to have them next to each other so I can kind of blend them together. So yeah, let me blend this a little bit so I have a kind of a darker shadowy color here. And then I'm gonna put that just basically where the shadows would go. And because this is a really light stamping polish, I'm gonna make sure I go over every, like over the lines and stuff. Give her a little cleavage there. And we'll put a little shadow kind of just around her hairline. And since this hat is here, I'm also gonna add the shadow kind of down onto her face a little bit. And on her eyelids. Although it would be good to add some white for the little highlight in the eye. And then I'm going to take kind of this lighter color. Oh, oops, that's supposed to be her dress. Whoopsie. I can fix it in post. All right, I'm also, because this green is very sheer, I'm also going to go over it again. I'll make it even darker. What's wrong, buddy? He had a hard day today with all the construction going on. He's really stressed out. Screaming and screaming. Poor guy. I think that's looking pretty good. I'm gonna make sure I've got all my lines covered here. And just for good measure, I'm gonna go over again in some spots where it looks a little translucent, because all of these polish I'm using here are pretty pretty thin. I also got an order of CJS stamping polish. So let me just use this for the hair. I'm not going to bother to do any fancy shading with this. So yeah, I didn't mean to color this. I don't know, it might be too late. I think I'm going to have to paint on top of it, but let me just take a little bit off. See if that'll help. Yeah, I'm just going to have to paint on top. And now she needs some other colors. I also got this today from CJS. Very pretty. Oh, it's, what? This is like almost empty. All right, whatever. And again, just because this stamping polish outline is pretty thin, I'm gonna go over pretty much all of it. And we'll finish up the rest of her little dress with this kind of, what color is this? Burgundy? I'll try to add, of course this is, so the reason I got this was because it was sort of similar to this Essie Let It Bow, which they don't make anymore, and I just cannot find it. I love it so much. This is actually similar enough that I'm like happy with it. I mean, it's not, but you know, it's really good for like water and everything. But so that's a kind of a bummer that it's so like, it's, I don't know, maybe I'm imagining it. It just doesn't seem like it's filled up very much. So like, I don't know what it is about me and this kind of color, but it just doesn't want to happen. So at the risk of using up too much of it, I'll use it for the pentagram in the background. Can't really see it anyway. What should I do? I think I do want it though. I want to do like kind of a light. Oh, actually, I did get some other polish from CJS. Got a little set here, so maybe this. Or this. That's probably too similar again. Let me try this one. You don't get much with CJS polish, but it is good. There we go. Very high quality. Okay, now I want to put her. This should be good, hopefully. Say your prayers. Sam's on my shoulder now, in case you can't tell. Oh, super cute. Okay, let's see here. Now I have a couple things to fix. I'm actually gonna get a little bit of a lighter red. I think this is much brighter. I'll just add that here. That. And I'll add some other highlights here. And again, because I'm using this sort of thinner stamping polish, I'm going to use my most sticky stamper. So I know for sure it's going to work. And I want to add another one of these pentacles behind here as well. Maybe two. Kind of, wait, is this the right color? I think it was. I'll do one like that. And then I'll do one like that. Or like that. This Buxom Beauty. Very cute. Oh, adorbs. I love it so far. Since we have like the pentacles in the background, maybe I'll put one in the front as well. Let's think about it for a second. Because I want to keep my colors kind of cohesive. So for example, this has pumpkins in it, which means I would have to introduce some orange. And I don't want to do that because it would just really clash with everything I have going on here. So I want to think about using the colors red and green and blue and gold. So like the flowers would work, like maybe here. Okay, so let me do that one. Don't you love these things? Yeah, I'll do like that. At this point, I think it'd probably be safer to put some sticky base coat down. Let me do that. Should I add some freaking bats here? Probably, right? I'll have to wait for this one though. And then what else should I do? Should I do some text on there? Kind of like the witch by nature, bitch by choice. Although the thick thighs and broom rides is appropriate as well. It's not quite fitting on there. I might do a shrinky and put that with another pentacle. How cute. Yeah, I'm loving like the little gold highlights kind of carrying over there. So well, that makes me want to do the texting gold, but that's not gonna look good, I don't think. I'll get my shrinky dinker. So if you don't have this, you need it. This is the Moira one, and it's the best one. I've tried a few different kinds. It's just the best one. If you want one, get this one. It's expensive, but it's worth it. Okay, that's not too bad. And then yeah, it definitely needs some bats or something to like balance this out. So here's a nice one here. Very cute. Okay, I let this dry for a few hours. So it is time to top coat using a Beetles gel top coat. So that's it. That is our completed manicure, our beautiful witchy broom rider. I think they came out really nice. As always, I'd love to know what you think. Halloween's almost here, so don't forget that I have a few little Halloween goodies in my shop at zenstamping.com. I have some cool stickers and magnets that have nail polish, Halloween themed creatures, and I don't think I'm going to restock them, but go check them out. They will be available for at least a few more weeks. Just for fun, I'm feeling a little generous, so I'll throw up a discount code so you can save $1 if you decide to get any of those little Halloween thingies. I can send those to you either same day or next day, so hurry up and get them while you can. So huge thank you to Black Cat Stamping for sending me all of these awesome plates. This was fun to make this manicure, and I really enjoy supporting each other, helping each other out. So everybody make sure you go over to Black Cat Stamping, check out all of their super cool badass plates. Got a little something for everybody over there, in my opinion. Lots and lots of designs. Definitely check them out. Let's put Thingalina together here. There we go. Super cool. I love it. As always, let me know what you think. Leave a comment if I should do a manicure with any of these other plates here on my YouTube channel. But as always, go check me out on Instagram where I post manicures a lot more frequently. And you can always leave a comment there and tell me if you want me to do a tutorial over here on YouTube. So go check out Black Cat Stamping, get some of her cool plates. And that's all I have for you today, my friends. So until next time.